Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today's video is going to be very different because I'm actually going to be showing you a presentation of how I do the garage parking. This is going to be like your small tutorial on how I did my garage parking, and probably it can help you know how do you do yours. So probably you can get some tips in this video as well where you can use to enhance your knowledge in your garage parking, and that you can ace that garage parking test. So today is going to be split, actually this video is going to be split into 3. So this is the first part. There's going to be another 2 more series for parallel parking and what is the other one? Angle parking. Okay, but that's going to be shown at a later time. So we're going to be starting off with garage parking. So a lot of you have requested from my other video to like have a tutorial or have a document or teach them how to really do the garage parking, but technically guys, I really cannot teach you how to do the garage parking because that should be taught from your instructors. However, what I can do is to help you by sharing what I did during my garage parking. Maybe there are something that you're doing differently, and maybe this is the easier one for you. So this is what I did actually in my garage parking test. So I prepare a small presentation for everybody. You have to keep in mind that the parking test in RTA is not going to be the same as how you park outside, okay? But during the test, of course, RTA would like you to focus and would like you to do the proper way of parking, but it doesn't mean that you have to do the same outside. I mean, you can do whatever it is that you're comfortable in doing, doing so. I mean, for the parking wise, this is basically just for the garage parking test, so that you're going to be passing that garage parking test. And if this is your first time in my channel, welcome. My name is April. I'm a mom of 5. 2 are twins, and I'm actually doing a segment for parking and for Dubai driving license. Of course, actually I have this in a playlist, so if you wanted to watch them all, probably I'm just gonna put the link up in here, so it's gonna be a lot easier for you to check it out. So with that, if you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos about parking or garage parking or Dubai driving license or driving in Dubai. If you think that's going to be helpful for you, please consider yourself subscribing. So I think I've said too much already, so let's get started. Alright, so this is my presentation. Let's go to view that this is the parking spot. The letters here, A, B, C, D, and E are my poles. So I just put the letters as a representation of the poles that you're going to be seeing during your garage parking test. And this lane right here in the middle is the guide. You're going to use this a lot, especially in positioning your car. So before you do anything, I encourage every one of you to always remember to put your seatbelt, of course, check the mirrors, or fix the mirrors, turn the indicator on before you move at all, release the handbrake, of course release the handbrake, and do a shoulder check before you even move. So when you're doing the parking, you're not actually looking at the mirrors per se, but you're going to be looking over your shoulder to see where you're going. So first tip is to position your car as near to the left lane as possible. So this is your left lane and this is the car. Make sure that you position them as near as possible to the left lane. So next tip, even before you move the car, when you're fixing the mirrors, tilt the right mirror downwards to see the road. You're going to use that later on when you're reversing already, and that you have to see some things on the road so that you can make adjustments and make sure that you're not going to be hitting anything. Okay, so number 1, once you start reversing and you see the pole C, which is this one appears on the right back small window of the car. So there's going to be like a triangle part of that window. Look at the triangle part, and if you see the pole C start to appear in that right back small window, turn your steering wheel full to the right, okay? And And also another tip is to avoid dry steering. Dry steering is when you move the steering wheel without moving the car. So make sure that you just move the car very, very, very slowly, and that you have to turn the wheel very quickly. Okay, so then you are reversing, okay, to your spot, to your parking spot. So the next thing that you have to notice is when you're looking at your mirror, try to see if the right corner of your bumper is going to be as close as possible to the corner gutter. There's going to be like a gutter in here under pole A, so make sure that it's very close. Another point is that you can see your tires going inside, very close to the gutter, but not going to be hitting the gutter. Just make sure that it's very close. Why? When you look at the right mirror and you see that, let's say your tire is going to be touching that gutter, stop, okay? And then you can actually make one adjustment. When it was my time, the RTA allowed me to adjust the car one time. Even they told me that the RTA do allow to make adjustments only once. So it's very, very important to know if that gutter and your right back tire is really close, because that means that you're going to be right inside the parking spot perfectly, okay? And then once you see that right tire is near the gutter and is inside already, you have to check on your left side mirror if pole C appears on it, okay? So once pole C appears in the left mirror, you have to start adjusting slowly your wheel to the left, okay? So that you can see that the car is going inside of the parking spot. So when you adjust your wheel to the left, the car should move inside of the parking spot, okay? So once it's almost inside, go back again to pole A and see if pole A is aligned with half of your window. You can start straightening the wheel of the car. So you make it left, right, to see if you're gonna fit inside that the parking spot, and then straighten the wheel again, okay, to be inside of the parking spot, of course, while you are reversing very, very slowly. So this is gonna be how it should look like inside the parking spot. Be aware about the pole E, because when you're reversing, that's gonna be in the middle mirror of your back window. Be sure you don't touch that pole, because touching any pole means automatic fail, okay? If you think that your car is already fitted inside, no need to reverse. Just stop, make the full stop, put the handbrake, bring the handbrake up, and then put your gear on neutral mode, or parking, so that it's not gonna move. Okay, so now you're inside. What about going outside? Okay, so I was just putting here the arrows to make sure that you are adjusted inside, okay? See, adjust as needed. Pole A should be in the middle of the back window. Sorry, I think I have something today. Okay, how to know if the wheel is straight. I have another video giving you like the tutorial about that. I'm gonna link it here in this section, so do check that out once you finish with my video. Okay, so what about going out, since we're already done with going in the parking spot? So you have to remember before you move the car again to put the indicator and check the mirror. Checking the mirror is like, make it a habit, make it a practice to always check the mirror. They're not gonna give you minus points for checking the mirror. So make sure that you do check the mirror at all times. So let's say this is your car, you put the indicator, drive straight, slowly, make sure that your wheel is straight as well. And then once pole A, okay, reaches your right mirror, actually can be your right mirror or the middle window, but once the mirror is already aligned with pole A, you can start turning your wheel to the right. so that you're not gonna be touching the lane, you know, this dotted lane outside. That's another thing. You have to make sure you don't touch it or you don't cross the dotted lane on the left side, because they're gonna give you minus points for that. I think it's gonna be minor mistake, but at least, you know, try not to touch it so you don't, like, you know, sometimes you make a lot of minor mistakes and at the end it's only one mistake to fail and you did it. So just try your best not to touch that lane. Okay, so turn the wheel slowly to the left once you're out, because remember you're adjusting the car. So once you do that, it should come straight. Align the wheel straight to make sure that you are fully straight. Oops, I think I clicked the last video. Okay, so that is the last one. Once your car is fully straight, let me show you. Yeah, this is the last one. So once it's fully straight, make sure that you do the handbrake and then put again the gear into parking or neutral. So that means that you are already done. Okay, so I hope these guys help you out. I'm gonna do another 2 more series of parking, which is the parallel parking and the angle parking. So please make sure that please make sure that you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you get notification whenever I upload the new video. So, and thank you again so much guys for watching. I really appreciate all your comments in all my videos, and to feel that I'm helping others, it really makes me very happy, and I really wanted to help you out, especially with getting this driving license in Dubai. I know it's difficult. I think they really purposely made it difficult for us because they wanted us to be good drivers. So at the end, you know, a lot of things that I learned from the school, actually I'm applying it right now while I'm driving. I try my best to be a safe driver and always follow the road rules to make sure that you don't get any, you know, black points or you get fined as well. So with that, I'm going to be ending this video. Thank you so much again guys for watching. I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!